Agassi said, image is everything. For him and Canon camera, it netted them millions of dollars in the 1990s. But who knows better than them both that image is everything than that lady who is dressed in a pair of high-heel shoes that accentuates every curve of that luscious body. Can I get an amen inside here? She knows that she's radiating with confidence, and she was conscious of the heads that turned for that second glance. Madam Contest Chair, His Excellency Ambassador U.L. Mercano, Era Governor, my fellow Toastmasters, guests, you see that lady? That's a second version of me. Like her, I too lived in high-heel shoes. But I invite you, all of you, to spend the next few minutes with me while I share with you some tough love. Tough, tough love. I lived in high-heel shoes for most of my adult life. But I knew that there was a point in time when I know that image was important. I continued to push my feet to the limit, forgetting for one moment that these feet were all that I had to support the face body. Alas, the time had come for me to sit and seriously consider what can happen if I continue to take my feet for granted. Since knowledge is power, I immediately set out to research the effects of wearing high-heel shoes for prolonged periods of time. And I was amazed at my findings. I discovered that the woman would endure excruciating pain to maintain that image of youthfulness and sex appeal. How she looks was more important. So you can understand why the fashion designers continue to dangle the proverbial carrot before all of us women here, because they know, even though that their shoes are getting tighter, pointier, and sleeker, that we will still buy them. True? Podiatrist Dr. Oliver Zong from New York City said that on an average, we spend 4 hours on our feet and we walk at least 8,000 to 10,000 steps. He said that our feet, apart from any other body part, that they're overworked and that we mistreat them terribly by walking on hard, unyielding surfaces. We cram them into shoes that may appear to be fashionable, but are more often uncomfortable. He commented on the popular culture in which we live today, and he said that that image, to maintain that image, is so strong in us women that we would spend over $2,000 for cosmetic toe surgery. His partner, Dr. Mark Sobel, a practicing orthopedic surgeon, he says that this foot is a functional part of the body. And he also reinforced the point and said that that image, to maintain that image, is so strong that even if you don't get pains from the surgery, you will end up in pain. I was happy to find out that there is an international shoe store that sells comfortable yet fashionable footwear, but they advocate a thou shalt not hurt the foot policy. But the cold hard statistics remain. Every 4 out of 5 women end up with foot problems. I know your minds are running already. What happened to the popular Dancing with the Stars, where those ladies are choreographing their routine on high-heel shoes? I have some news for you. I took a sneak peek behind the scenes, and I wasn't surprised to discover that since their debut in June of 2005, there have been withdrawals for injuries ranging from ruptured Achilles tendons to back injuries. But you and I don't hear about that, do we? No. Think that dancing on high-heel shoes is bad? Well, I was even more amazed to find out that in Russia, as well as the United States of America, and by the way, we always borrow everything that's bad from the US, they have an annual high-heel-a-thon race. The winner gets a $4,000 gift certificate. You be the judge. Do you think that any gift voucher whatsoever is sufficient for your health, regardless of whatever money it is, to run in heels at a 3.5 inches or higher? Do you think? But let me tell you what can happen if you continue to to wear high heel shoes for prolonged periods of time. See this? And that's how we walk. That's an unnatural position. What it does, it increases stresses on your joints. That position also, it pushes your toes forward, and it is going to increase injuries, that ankle sprains and bunions. You see your calf muscles, they're definitely going to get shorter, and you will get back pain. Ladies, am I lying? No. Thank you very much. Think that strutting on high heel shoes is cool because it reeks sophistication. Think again. I could have suffered silently, but I chose to come here this afternoon to appeal to the men. Yes, I am, because you have girl children. And I'm not going to say to your wives or daughters, because I would not get an amen from you. I am also appealing to the ladies here, and your mothers, and your sisters, that their shoes don't ever come with Life Alert push buttons. Even as I'm talking to you, I remember the popular Life Alert series with Bea Martin, when she was saying, "Help, I've fallen and I can't get up." If you think that image is everything, lady, if you think that image is everything, think again. Madam Contest Chair.